guys once again, and let's start to create this complex structure in our Catia software. And for this, the isometric view of this model you can see here, and name for this model is fruit bowl. So let's start to design this fruit bowl in our Catia software, and the dimensions you can see here. All these dimensions are here. Just make this zoom out somewhat. So this is first, and here we have to create this part first. So make it zoom somewhat this part. So let's start to design this part in our Catia software. So first of all, open Catia, go to start, go to mechanical design, and first of all we have to go here to the part design and give name for this part as fruit bowl. We are giving. Let's start to create this part. So as usual, we are not using this our 3 default plane, so make sure to hide this 3 default plane here and create one point which is act as origin in this geometrical set, and insert axis system to this point. And now make sure you are in a part body define object, because we are creating our 3D models only in part body. And now let's start to create this part. So to create this part, we have to go to the first of all positioner to sketch here, and now go to this positioning sketch and select this ZY plane here, and the projective point is this and parallel to this Y axis. And now let's start to create this rough sketch for here. So here you can see, first of all we have to create one axis here. So create one axis like this, which is vertical axis we have to create. And let's start to give dimension to this all parts. So here you can see, first of all we have to create one line. Let's start to create this line first like this. And let's have to do dimension to this also. So here you can see dimension from at this part you can see. So this is our axis. This is our axis, main axis. From this axis, this part is present at 203 mm. Drag this somewhat up and give here at 203. It is okay. Drag this also somewhat here. This actually we want here, so make sure this is present at somewhat here. Give here somewhat direction, some rough dimension we are giving, so here is 20 somewhat. And from this part is at 156. This is present at 156 mm. Let's move toward this part which is 174 mm. From this axis we have to do, make sure that we are giving this dimension from this axis. Now let's move toward, from bottom we can check here, this part is present at 180. So go from this horizontal axis to this upward scale 180. And you can see distance between this and this is 10 mm. Now this sketch is fully constrained. Let's move to our next. Here you can see we have to create one arc somewhat here. So go to arc, from this fly out to this circle command here, select this as first end, create somewhat like this. Once again create here also somewhat this like structure we have to create. And first of all we are giving dimension from this bottom. So to first, here you can see actually it is 65. So give dimension from this Here it is present at 65 mm. The second one is present at 45. And let's start to view first about radius value to this arc. So this second and check value for this. So first is 363, which is 363, and second one is 317. So double click to this and give here a 317. And let's start to create next part. Here you can see once again another arc which is present like this. So create this like structure here, and once again create this should be somewhat aligned to this. And distance between 10 is always 10. Now let's start to put dimension to this. So radius value for this first is 85. Go here as 85 value. Move to next. Here it is 70. You can check that this line from this axis it is present at 25. Make sure this is not exactly like this. We have to take somewhat. So for that, create one line here. Make sure that this line and this arc should be coincident, not coincident. This and this line should be tangential. And let's check is anything remaining here or not. Drag this somewhat like this. Create one vertical line from this and somewhat like here. And distance between 10 here you can see it is 10. Now make sure this arc should be always tangent to this line. Click here tangent now. This somewhat we are taking here. And from here to here, now from here we can check that this to this distance we have to give at 72. Now you can check this sketch is somewhat different. And this part is somewhat remaining. If we take this to this also 72, let's check what happened to this. Now it come like this structure. So don't give 72, give somewhat 50, and I think 50 somewhat, make somewhat less, give 60 now. The 60 is I think perfect for this. So give 55, or else 50. Yes, now it is perfect, and now you can see this sketch is fully constrained. Just we have to remove this line, this unwanted line, by this string count, and now you can check this sketch is fully constrained. Now just we have to give some arc value here also. So go here, arc again, go to this, select this corner command, give here you can see 20 value here we have to do, and bottom we have to do 80. Now ANSYS is 2D sketch working from here. Here you can check this somewhat line is missed here because the black dots are seen by us. Now you can check this is sketch like this, means it is open. So I can go to just a string, give up to here some value, and now ANSYS 2D sketch working from here. And now you can see this black dot are not visible now. This means that the sketch is closed to sketch. Now let's start to create the next profile for this. Here you can see at this section we have to create some more. We have to create this section at top. This level we have to create this part. So let's start to create this sketch here. So to create here we have to first of all create a plane here. So go to reference element, select this plane. First of all select this point and make sure you select your parallel through point. Now select this XY plane here. Now press OK. Now go to the sketch and let's start to create this slab structure. So go to sketch positioning, select this plane and give projector point as this, parallel, take this and make sure we want this horizontal at vertical and make it swap here because we want this line as vertical and this is horizontal, so we can get proper orientation of this. And now let's start to create. Here you can see we have to create an ellipse here. So let's start to create ellipse. Just go to the profile tab and choose ellipse from here and give dimension somewhat like this. First of all we will do dimension HD for 1. So this is, here you can see 5 to 8 we have to do. So give here 5 to 8. This is 4 1 8, means half of 4 1 8 we have to do, which is 2 9. Just exist to this sketch working because we have created a completely full sketch. Now just use rip command here. Select this as profile and this as center curve, and let's check is any error is coming or not. Now you can check that here is we have to give somewhat place to this part. So go to once again this sketch for this profile We have to make some more dimension less to here. So increase this somewhat to 75. Now I change this to the sketch workbench from here. Let's check value once again. It is coming perfect or not. Again use rip command here. Profile is selected. Now select this center curve. Let's check here. You can see once again error is coming. Just precision OK. Now close this and again go to this, double click to this profile sketch here. Now we have to increase this once again. Now we are getting 80. Now check this coming perfect or not. Select this as profile, this as center. Now can check this once again. This error is coming. So let's again make some iterations to this. Now doing some iterations, we can get that the value we have to give here. Just check once again what the value we have to give here as 125 and here as 115. So I think that there is some dimension mistake to this part, so don't worry about this. Just make note to that these dimensions are correct. Like from this bottom we have to give 125 and from this here we have to give as 115. Just edit this to the sketch for going from here, and now you can check there is no error is coming now when we are using this rip command. So select rip command here, select this as profile and this as center curve, and now make it view and press OK. And now you can check this like structure is created in here. And let's start to create this some insert path. To create this insert path, go to sketch positioning, select this Z-Y plane here. Projected point as this, it is parallel to this y-axis. Now use visualization by cut part by sketch plane to get a proper sketch. And here you can see we have to create some give some features in here. So to create this all feature, let's move towards this section. Here you can see section this detail view of F we have to go. So here you can see we have to create 5 this 1 2 3 4 5 sketches. Sorry for that. So let's start to create this part. So let's start to create these circles here. So go to circle from here and create this like structure here, and don't make this coincident to this. So select this, delete this first, and from center to center of this circle it is present at 5 mm. And actually the dimension radius for this means diameter of the circle is 8, sorry 10. The same circles we want apart from actually here also and here also. So here you can see one command is present here like this translate, and select this translate and select this sketch Select this as center axis for this and give here as some more. Can take 2. Value between them should be 30. And select this here. Now you can see this circles are created here. Just give dimension to this also. Once again go to this translate here and select this and this as center, and now go to here this side. Now make sure value should become as 30. Now press OK. Now just do dimension to this all to make this sketch fully constrained. To this sketch fully constrained. And choose here value as 30. Make sure the whole value should become as 30. Here also come 30, and here should be also come 30. Here also should become 30, and this also 30 come, and here also should come 30. Now you can see these all values are come here. Just give one dimension like horizontal axis we have to do also. So make sure this all sketches to be fully constrained. Now you can see this all sketch are fully constrained. Just exit this to this sketch element from here. Now use pad command here and make sure you have selected mirror extend here and increase value like that. This all part should be covered inside this fruit box. So increase some more time again, and now you can see this center sketch is now completely intersecting with this part. When this center circle is completely intersect to this part, and now stop here to this value means we can check here. We have to give up to 50 value. Now press OK here. Now you can check this all circles are created here. It's perfect. Now only one thing we have to make here. Just go to this once again, this sketch. You can see this part is also we have to create for this. So let's try to create this part first, and somewhat material we have to remove from this. So to create this, you have to go here. You can see this detail view of E. We have to let's start to create this like structure here. So to create this, just go to sketch positioning, select this ZY plane here, projected point as this point parallel to this. Now use from visualization tab as cut by this sketch on this sketch. Add this plane. From this we can hide. Create this like structure here. First of all, create rough sketch. Now do dimension to this part. Here you can see 4.5 we have to do. And height is 3.9. And make coincident to this upper part. Also from here, this to this face, this sketch is present there. You can see this part is not coming. Yes, from here it is not coming perfectly. Select the sketch constraint first. Now to make this part, we have to go to 3D project part and select this project element, and now select this sketch. And now you can check this line is come here. So to create this line, we just go ahead to project 3D, fly out to this 3D projected 3D element and choose this second one, which is intersect 3D element. Now you can see this is come, and other side also it is not come. So make sure this we don't want in our sketch actually. So click this line and select this line by holding and pressing this control button on the keyboard, and go to here, select this constructor and standard element. Now once again click somewhere side and uncheck to this. So now you can see this is we are using only for our reference purpose. And now you can see we can give some dimension to this. So dimension we have to go here as 6.5. Let's move to our next. Here you can see this should be 9. Here you can see we have to give dimension from here. So select here as vertical. Now we can check from center to this comes 4.5. So give 4.5 minus 2.25. 2.25. It is coming 2.25 from center to this, and also from here to here select horizontal, this also 2.5 is color. And now select this sketch and click on this center. Now I can check that this sketch is fully constant as it is to this convergence from here. Make sure our center for this curve is which, so make sure to unhide this sketch. So this is profile sketch, so this you can see this is center curve for this part. Now go to this slot command because we have to remove this part, so we are choosing as slot and select profile sketch as this and center curve as this. Now I can check up to this part is selected. Now make it just do here and press OK. Now I can check up to this material is removed from this group form. So we can get exactly part like here you can see like this. And let's new, you can see the last part we have to create here. So this part we can create in our next video. The last part like this handle we have to create. So this handle we can create in our next video. So see you guys once again in our next video, and don't forget to watch our next video. Welcome guys once again, and let's start to create next part for this fruit bowl. So actually we can see here we have to create this handle part. So let's start to go to this dimension part for this. Dimension part for this you can see here. Yes, you can see here the dimensions part. For this hole. So let's start to create. You can see all this part. So let's start to create this part. This part is handle part of this fruit form. So actually this video is a continuation of our previous video. So in previous video we have completed up to this part here, and now let's start to create this handle. So to create this handle, first of all we have to insert one body here. So insert one body and give name to this body as, from here you name to this body as handle, and make sure this is selected. This is defining the work object now, and let's start to create this part. So to create this we have to first of all create this spine. Here you can see this spine we have to create. So before that create, we have to change our workbench to this surface design. So go to start, go to near shape design and click on this generate to shape design. Now let's start to create a sketch from this. So select sketch positioning, select this ZY plane from here, projector point as this, orientation should be parallel to this line, and make here cut this profile first, so to get proper dimension. And let's start to create. Here you can see all dimensions for this. So first of all we have to create one horizontal line here. So create one horizontal line which is exactly coincident to this vertical axis. Like this we have to create, and the lane for this is as T. From this it is present at 18. So give from this also is present at 18. Now let's start to create next part for this. So here you can see we have to create one arc. So go to circle, select this R, okay, this like R here, and dimension radius for this is given as 230. Make sure this line is tangent to this arc. So you can give here also tangent. Now we have to create one circle here having radius value 330. So to create circle, go to again this profile sketch here, select circle, make sure the center of the circle is aligned to this vertical axis, create some of this like circle, give radius value for this is we have to give 330, give here value 330, make sure from this it is present at 230 mm, select from this is present at 230 mm distance, and now remove this tangent, of this circle of this arc, sorry, from this line, and now make this should be coincident to this, or else coincident, first make this coincident to this circle, and also make tangent to this circle and this arc, and create one axis here. This axis should be passing from this line, somewhat this line, and give angle between them where to give as 50. So give angle from this vertical axis, here we have to give as 15. Now actually we have to remove this extra material from here. So to remove this, just go quick trim command and select this circle, and now you can see this much part is removed, and we will create this part first, and we can take a mirror of this part on this on the thing. Now just use this tool set for paint from here, and now we have to create a sketch on this one. So to create a sketch on, we have to create one plane first. So go to plane from this wireframe workbench, and make sure plane type should be normal to curve, and select first upon this curve and default, and we can check here the point should be, we are selecting this first, and now press OK here. Now go to sketch position, again select this workbench, sorry, select this plane, projector point as this, and it is parallel to this line, or change somewhat this orientation to get a proper direction, and press OK here. And let's start to create a profile for this. So actually profile we have to create here, you can see that this each section JJ. So let's take section JJ. So here you can see this ellipse we have to create here. So let's start to create ellipse here. This ellipse is exactly coincident to this vertical center of this spine. To create this like ellipse here, the diameter for this is 30. For this dimension, vertical dimension, it is 25. That's half of 12.5 from here, and 12.5 from here. It is come automatically. So just delete this dimensions first. Make sure it should be center of this ellipse should be aligned to this. I can check this sketch is fully constrained. This sketch is to the sketch forming from here. And also we can see one second sketch we have to create at this position some more. Here you can see this section IR. So to create this, once again go to create plane from here and select this plane type should be normal to curve. Select this as a curve and make sure the point should be selecting where this point is interaction between these two are. So to select this point and press OK. Now select this plane again and select sketch position here. Check the point as this. Orientation should be parallel to this line. Make it reverse this horizontal direction. And here you can see from this section I we have to create this hexagonal diameter value as 22. So to go to this flat to this rectangle tab and select from this hexagon. Make sure the center should be aligned to vertical axis. And this type of hexagon we have to create. And the diameter for this is given as 22. Make sure that the center of this hexagon should be coincident to this point of this plane we have created actually. Now you can see this sketch is fully constrained. This sketch is to this sketch forming from here. Again we have to create one profile from this last point. So again go to create plane and select plane type as normal to curve. Select this as curve first and the point should become as this last point. Now press OK and now select this planes once again. Go to sketch positioning, select this as point, projected point. Orientation should be parallel to this reverse this and press OK. And now you can see for this section KK we have to create one circle, simply one circle and diameter value as 90. So just create one circle here, simple circle having diameter value as 19 mm. Make sure center of this should be coincident to center of this spine which is used to create this plane. Now you can see this sketch is fully constrained. Those edges to this sketch were being from here. And now let's start to make complete this sketch. So to complete this sketch we have to go to this multi-section surface. So select this multi-section surface from here. Now select this as first section, this as second section, this as third section. Now make sure your closing points are perfect and go to spine here and select this as spine. Let's check to you sketch is perfect or not. Here you can see this closing point we have to change somewhat. So change from here, select this closing point, right click to this and make a replace and select this half. Now press OK. Let's check preview. Let's check how much it is correct. Now can check this part is correct. This surface is created perfectly. Now press make it preview and press OK. Now this exact we want at opposite side. So just select this multiple section from this specification tree of this geometrical set and fly out to this operation tab and select from this as symmetric and select this as plane for this. Now press OK. And now actually we have to join this both surfaces. So to join, just go to this operation tab, select this join command and select multi-section as first and symmetric as second. Now make a preview here and check what are the closing pointers come here. Now you can see the boundaries coming this and this. Press OK here. Now you can Now we have to convert this surface into solid. So to convert this surface into solid, we have to change first of all workbench. So change from the start, go to mechanical design and part design. Make sure you are in a handle. Make sure to define this handle work object. And from here, from this, go to insert and select the surface basic feature. From this, select close surface. From the geometrical shape, we have to select this joint. Now press OK. Now you can see the surface is converted into solid. Just we have to hide this joint. So hide this joint from the specification tree. Now you can check this surface is converted into solid. Just we have to add this handle. So right click to this handle, go to this handle object, click here, add to this part board. Now you can see this sketch is completed perfectly. Just one last feature we have to create here, like these circles. I think we have to create. So let's start to create these last circles here. Detail value for this we can check. Just wait to get proper drawing. So where detail drawing for this we can check it here. This is detail of L. Let's start to create this circle. So to create these circles, go to first of all hide this back plane and these sketches also. This plane and this center curve also. And now go to sketch positioning, select the shadow plane from here. Press OK. Now use this cut by part by sketch plane. Now create. You have to create 1, 2, 3, 4 circles here. So first of all create 4 circles, and these 4 circles are aligned on same horizontal. It will be aligned horizontal equal. And here you can see the diameter value for this all circles are 50. Diameter value also it is 15 mm to this all circles. Now you can check here, we have to align this properly. Here you can check as 68. So go to again constraint here, which is and this dimension it is 68. Give this all circles value. Give here all value should be 68. This also 68. This also 68. And this also 68. Now we have to do center distance at 20 mm. You can see this and this, it should become as 80. And from center also it should become as 40, I think. So distance between them also it is come as 40, and these are also present at 20. view here also. Now you can see these circles are fully constrained here. As if these 2D sketch were being formed here. Now we have to use pocket command here. So we use pocket command because we have to remove this material from this hand. Use make sure you are selected mirror command here and it is some more dimension to make sure this up to this material we have to remove properly. I can check this so much material is removed. And also we have to give some fillets here also. You can see this is radius to all around. So we have to give radius to fillet to this one. So go to fillet command here and select this. Perfectly select this all edges. Actually you can see this smooth edges is not present here. So go to change its smoothness. You can see the fillet value we are not giving to this because it is not sharp edges. So don't go to fillet to this part. Now you can see this sketch is this fruit bowl sketch is full. Fruit bowl model is created in our Catia software by using surface design also and part modeling also. Now you can check this PDF image, PDF isometric view in our Catia model also. So this video is last video for this part. So thank you for watching.